day, but if it's kind of hot out there for you, don't worry. We have a cold front that's getting really close even as we speak. So our temperatures today already in the 80s, warming up into the upper 80s, but our front is moving in this evening and it won't bring a lot of rain, but we do expect beautiful weather behind it for the rest of the week. And then it turns a bit more humid heading toward the weekend. We're at 84 right now, looking absolutely gorgeous. Our humidity has come up a little bit though, compared to that really beautiful dry fall feel from yesterday. Temperatures right now in the 80s pretty much everywhere, and the front is not far at all. It's almost at Jackson, and in fact, just at this time, our models were doing a good job of picking up on some rain at lunchtime around Jackson, Mississippi, and not so much for us. And look what happens as we look forward into this evening, 5 p.m. I mean, maybe a stray shower, but a lot of this rain is going to be fizzling as it approaches us. 7 p.m. can't rule out maybe a North Shore shower here or there, but you can see clearly that the line is breaking up and will not be very impressive as far as any rain totals go as it moves in tonight. But that drier and cooler air is going to move in today, not just yet. Temperatures touching around 87 for highs, dropping through the 70s this evening, and then for tomorrow morning, humidity should be lower as humidity falls tonight as that drier air kind of slowly works in. North Shore lows in the 50s and south of the lake, lows for tomorrow morning should be mainly in the 60s, maybe right around 70 for coastal spots. But here we go for your Wednesday morning. It's going to be cooler and drier, maybe a little bit of a breeze as well. But the chillier start is Thursday. That's when we could be back in the 40s north and maybe upper 50s and low 60s farther south of Lake Pontchartrain. Now, jumping ahead to the weekend, this is a time where we will get, I think, a better chance of rain. Now, Saturday evening, we're still looking mainly dry, some warmer and slightly more humid air working in, though. This is Saturday night. We're starting to see some rain out to the west of us. Sunday morning, we could have scattered showers, maybe a couple storms. And Saturday afternoon, we may see this wave of rain pass us by. So exact timing could still change. We're just Tuesday looking out at Saturday and Sunday, but this is how it's shaping up at this point. Now, how much rain? We're in this drought condition kind of set up, and we have been for a long time. So the greens are up to maybe a quarter inch. Not really enough to help. What we really need is more like 1 to 2 inches to help put a dent in that dry and abnormally dry kind of weather that we've had, but it doesn't look like all that much at this point. We'll keep you updated though as we get closer. Our drought monitor showing yellows and tans. The slightly more serious one would be the moderate drought, the tan color that you see around generally Lake Pontchartrain, and then farther north and south, that slightly lower abnormally dry level on our drought monitor. Our last big rain up to about an inch was on October 5th for the New Orleans airport. We also have our new tropical storm. This is Melissa, not expected to affect our part of the world at all, but certainly in the Caribbean. We're talking about Jamaica, parts of Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic, all getting in on some probably wind and rain as this might slowly weaken. Most models do have it getting to low-end tropical, or excuse me, low-end hurricane status after becoming a stronger tropical storm during this week. Our tropical models are not in great consensus, but you can certainly see the idea. Not all that much movement. They're not really spreading too far from this starting point in the next several days, and then eventually it may get moved off to the north. But we've been talking about for a while now, we're kind of dealing with other weather at this time. We're getting cold fronts. We have a huge high that's going to be blocking anything from moving up toward the Gulf or the Gulf Coast. So it is not looking like a threat for our area at all. And we only have the 6 weeks left of hurricane season at this point. The next name would be Nestor, and then Olga and Pablo, but no sign of that forming at this point. But we'll keep you updated through the week for Melissa as it may impact some of those Caribbean islands. Our 7-day forecast is showing, look at that Thursday morning chilly start north of the lake, low humidity, a little warmer for the weekend, and keep your eye on that rain chance Saturday night into Sunday.
Thank you, Alex. The crew of